This process will allow us to configure a new mapping for one of the components we will migrate using the mapping editor. Select the target project from the drop-down list and click on the Open Mapping Editor button. The target drop-down list allows users to select which mapping file to work with in the active workspace. This allows for easy categorization and separation of mappings as needed. Select the target mapping file that will be used to create the new mapping component to be migrated to the new TGML graphics, and click the New Mapping button.
The source type is where the legacy graphical objects are selected. There are 4 different types to choose from: Genie, Symbol, Basic Type, and Template. The destination type is where the TGML graphic will be assigned to the mapping. There are 3 options to choose from: Component, Basic Type, and Template. Select the radio button to set the source type, then click Select Source button. I will select an object or multiple objects that make my Genie in the legacy graphics. You have the option of creating a one-to-one mapping or many-to-one mapping of legacy graphical objects to a new TGML component. I will add the selected objects that make the Genie I want to migrate to the new TGML graphics, then select OK. Next, in the new mapping wizard, select a radio button to set the destination type, then click the Select Component button. While in the TGML component selector, select the TGML library. In this example, we are using the Sources and Motors library, and the TGML component to which the source element will be mapped. In this example, the AC generator. Then click OK. Click Next and enter a name for this mapping as required. The parameter mapping editor is displayed. Parameter mappings allow you to map parameters of the source element, such as Genie parameters, to attributes in the destination TGML object. In this example, we will map the busbar number. Click the drop-downs to select the source name and destination name as required. Then, enable or disable the Exposed checkbox to indicate whether the parameter is exposed in the TGML destination component. Once complete, click Save. The new mapping element is added to the mapping editor list for the migration. Note that, in the mapping editor, you need to click the Save button to add the changes to the mapping file. Otherwise, the file will not be updated with the new configuration in the mapping editor. And that is how you create a new mapping component using the Graphics Migration Assistant user interface. For more information, you can refer to the Graphics Migration Assistant user guide. Thank you.